Yo, what's up, gangsters? Sorry for screaming. I forgot I got you on the mic. We're going to see if it works out. Last time I was near the nuclear base in Polahale, and that's why I think. Whoa, bro. You're tripping. Okay, there we go. That was Pandora. What's up? Yeah, I went on this. I thought, because the microphone sounds better when I'm in the car like this. But then I was over at the military base in Polahale, and that's why I was thinking, if things really go south, with the war, because they want to do the war, they want to do the war because that way they can hold on to power and not let Trump back in, which is their worst nightmare. But it did happen. I mean, and the people are mad as hell. So anyways, they wouldn't even know what to do without Trump. I mean, what would the talk show hosts talk about? And they're all low vibration. I don't know if anyone knows that or not. But anyways, complaining about everything. We had to bite our teeth, and get gaslit for 4 years. Anyways, see you later for the people who are going to unsubscribe. I was over at the base and it was crackling, and I did this great video where I was buying through all the camp spots and stuff. And the reason why it was so epic because nobody was there. Usually there's people camping and you can't just go driving through the beach, all the camp spots and stuff like that, but it was all empty. So I was just able to braff through there with the camera pointed out that way. And I was doing an audio, and I asked my guy to fix it, and he's like a genius. He can do anything, but he could not fix this because they have a scrambler over there for any kind of technology. So anyhow, hopefully this sounds good and I'm not screaming. In fact, I put the microphone on because then that way I don't have to scream. But the thing is I just got back from a gnarly ride, so my heart right through here, as a matter of fact, on this bridge was just busting. But I just kept going. I was like, I'm going to bust through this, the crust. I still didn't really bust through it completely, but it's nice to get at least a layer off. Like, just, it's just the human thing, it's just you eat too much or whatever, and then the next day you got to burn through the layer of that food to get to the light in the blood. So anyways, I'm going to go climb a coconut tree over here, hit the beach. I'm just doing a major video marathon. I got the 40-day water fast documentary. That'll be launching on the Patreon soon. And then on Friday, we're going to have the Thriving in a Dying World Part 3. You're going to hear stuff you've never heard from me before, what I think is super important. And I've been applying it to my life, not perfectly religiously, but very vigorously. And it's made a substantial difference. And so there's just things we overlook. And I'm sure there's other things that I'll discover as the months and the years roll on. But for now, I'm going to just nail it down to help everybody who wants to learn about health. I try to not talk too much about health on YouTube and social media because the algorithms work against you. And you can't really have a true conversation about it. So I just kind of I've been having fun lately, just screwing around, But that being said, even messing around, I've been getting a lot of consults too. Because usually when you get all serious about health topics, that's when the consults start rolling in. But they've been rolling in anyways, just from the basic little nothing burger videos I've been making. It's a good vibe though. I got a good vibe. I mean, I'm totally positive about everything. I mean, God is infinite, so there's no way that whatever that voice inside your head that says you can't, that isn't God, because God has infinite potential, so it would never say no. That would only be your own inner deep subconscious programs that are saying no, to the, whatever you want to create. I can't do it, whatever. That's the inner voice. That isn't the voice of God. So anyways, be a creator, a co-creator with the universe, or as I like to say, God, whatever your trip is. I know everybody gets all their panties up in a wad now, whatever. It's like evolution is different and you can't believe in both. And I'm like, evolution is creation and creation is evolution. How dare you? Because it's only one gigantic explosion of pure being, And so there's no real words to talk about it. You got to just be it. You got to just live it. You got to just love it and be the love that is. That's why I like wave to people. 3/4 of them wave back, and every once, sometimes people just don't even, they're not in that frequency of like, just being alive to strangers and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm sweating like a beast right now. I just got back I should turn the AC on, dude, and blast myself. I'm gonna get up in a tree now, and all this sweat is gonna gather hella dirt, dust, and microbes and centipedes and rats and ants, especially, mostly ants, and they crawl all over you and get down in your ants in your pants, And after that, then I'll make probably another video at the beach, because I need to have some breakfast. I want to get a fresh coconut, and I just picked some fresh citrus as well. So I've got my juicer. I'm just going to make some tonics out of the back of the truck. I'm going to get a whole system going, because I think it's best to eat outside, and then instead of going home. But of course, I make the videos at home, but it's better to just be outside. I think eating outside in the sunlight, standing up, is probably the best thing that you can do. So anyways, another just video marathon popping off, because my whole life is a video. I just did an epic bike ride up and down the coast. I had the headwind going in, but then the tailwind on the way back, just pushing me all the way through, blasting. But then I got really into it, and then my heart was thumping, and we were busting through a layer of plaque, because pure light is what we really are at the end. And then these big heavy bodies that we got to lug around with us, and you got to have some, otherwise if you don't, then the soul will just leave. So you got to put something into the body mechanics. It's a modulator to bring you down, really, to be honest with you. And so everyone has to modulate where they want. That's why I don't think it's proper to judge anybody for their food, because everyone wants to vibrate at a different level where they feel safe and comfortable in their body as a human being. Some of us can handle a little bit more lightness of being and just sort of floating around. It's like it's not really real. Anyways, hope to see you Friday, because it's going to be a dope ass class for Thriving in a Dying World Part 3, the next level of evolution towards Homo luminous. Can you dig it? So you don't want to miss that. And by the way, everyone who's signed up, I'm glad to see you there, because I love to see new people. Got a whole bunch of new people, and that's really awesome, because the Patreon is my, that's my thing. That's pretty much all I got, because they took everything away from me. Boo-hoo. But it's actually the divine. And so my responsibility is to slowly segue out of this thing real nice like. And I think that's what I'm doing now. And I kind of got the hint of that. And I'm like, okay, cool. To where you can see I'm not taking it so seriously. Like, I don't really care what anyone thinks. I don't even care what I think. I've said that before, but it's really beginning to, because I've thought so much about it. Like, it's not really me doing anything, and all the bad stuff in me isn't really me either, so I'm just letting myself completely off the hook. I'm like, okay, God, whatever you're going to do it, because I can't do it. I don't even want to. I have no interest in it, because all it does is stress me out. Desire is stressful. Worrying about what you're going to do is stressful. In fact, the more evolved you get, thinking itself is like an irritation instead of just being. You're just being peace and love, if you want, and light and ease and in the flow state. And then you're like, okay, we got to think about this. What are we going to do in 2027 on February 14th for Valentine's Day? It's like, and you're just like, dude, you might not even get there. Don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking just kind of sucks. It's like irritating. So you just be, and you're like, okay. And then you see it kind of works itself out. It's weird. And then things actually start working out better than you thought. Because when you're thinking, you're like, okay, we're going to have a linear program here. I'm going to put this on the schedule. Pretty much everyone I know is not doing well, because, no one can live like DTM. Anyways, it takes a lot of courage, man, to really just have total faith. And all this stuff you got to manage is a lot of stuff, man. So the more simplified you can get, the more free-flowing you are. What's the difference between iron bars and a golden prison, man? You're still enslaved, and you're not flying free like a bird. Can you dig it? All right. Thanks a lot for watching this video, giving it a thumbs up, and leaving a comment, because it's, I'm making like a little bit of Google AdSense money. I love to take that Google money. Okay. God bless you. Aloha. Go out and get some exercise. Stay hydrated, okay? And you'll be motivated. And get some sleep at night. A lot of sleep. We'll talk about that for sure on the class later.